What's going on, everybody? What's up? Happy Thursday. What's going on, everyone? Ed, what's up, my brother? Jason, what's up, man? Good to see you. Happy Thursday, the eve before Christmas Eve. Hope you're all doing well. Sandra, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Hugh, what's up, man? Good to see you. Lori, Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing well. Hope you all are doing fantastic. Gonna give it a few minutes while we get going. Bumped on a little late tonight. Frank, what's up, my dude? Good to see you. Darla, hello. How's it going? Kyle, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Cena, what's going on, man? Out early from work. Nice. Frank, I didn't know you were in New York right now, bro. Sounds cold. It's cold in Iowa too, but not as it should be, which is interesting. All right, everybody, we're going to give it a few minutes. Let everybody get a chance to join. Chad, what's going on, man? Kyle, good to see you, bro. I'm drinking my holiday eggnog, and it's fantastic. I must say so myself. Been trying out a new recipe with that eggnog. What's going on, man? What a crazy year. Oh, forecast for the trip. Yes. Also, it'll be cold there in January. Yes. Victor, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas, bro. I was trying to find a Christmas hat, but I couldn't find one. And we have all these Christmas glasses that the kids have been wearing around the house. I was going to put those on also, but I can't see without these glasses, so can't make that happen tonight. But anyways, Merry Christmas to everybody. A crazy year this has been. A very fast year and a very fun year, but crazy nonetheless. We're going to give it a couple more minutes. We're going to just have a short session tonight. I know a lot of people have family in town already. A lot of people are out doing holiday stuff. So going to make it short. I got the kids running around, but disarming and ginger ale. Ooh, Hugh, that sounds delicious. But yeah, gonna make it a short and sweet one tonight. But we're gonna give it a few more minutes. Darn autocorrect. I think I got what you were saying, Hugh. All right. Well, let's get started. Let me ask you guys a question. Did you all have a hard time connecting on Facebook tonight? Because I usually try to watch the AMAs on my phone to make sure everything is working. But it seems to be I seem to be having a problem on my phone. So I wanted to know if there's some connection problem on y'all's end. So if you can let me know if you were able to connect right away or if you were getting booted, because I've been getting booted on my phone. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Okay, good to go. Awesome. Well, that's good. Then I must need to update my phone then. Chad, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Cool. Let's get started. So, a fantastic year, a crazy year. It's been up and down, a emotional roller coaster at times. But we accomplished a ton this year. I still can't use my stonks. Still says action required from the beginning of the month. Okay, so let's just dive right in to support. Support is our number one initiative for the beginning of the year. You have to remember it's me, it's Karsten. Andre, what's up, bro? Good to see you. And then it's our engineering team and Nico. And that's it. And so we are hiring a support person, a customer success person. I mean, we just onboarded somebody that's helping build out the customer success and customer support process. But it's a lot of back and forth with Alpaca as well. And so that is our number one focus by the first of the year. Demetrius, what's going on, man? And so we are focusing on support over the holiday to make sure we ramp that up for the first of the year. Cena is on the call. Let me go back to who had the problem from the beginning of the year. Ed, what's up, bro? Oh, now I'm trying to go back. Who had the problem since like for a month? Is that Ed? Ed, is it you? Oh, okay, yeah, it is you. Cena, Ed's had a problem getting in since the beginning of the month. Maybe we can look into that after the holiday. But support is our number one focus for the beginning of the year to make sure that we don't have this delay. Remember, we only opened this up to the OGs, and so we have a few hundred people in there. But this was a part of getting into that beta, was helping us out with our glitches and our software glitches, but then also helping us refine our onboarding process. So really, we really do appreciate y'all when you text me or email or message that you're still having problems, because we need to get that fixed before we have thousands more users. And so, Ed, sorry about the slow action required there. It could be a number of things. It could be us waiting to hear back from Alpaca. It could be our own support process that we're fixing up. But we will make sure we take care of that for sure. Michael, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Can't fund. Yep. And we do have you noted on the funding part for sure. Demetrius, awesome. That's good to hear. We need to have Plaid use a wider variety of credit unions. I cannot link my credit union. I don't disagree with you. And so I look at this and revert back. Yeah, Cena's going to look into all this, especially on the Plaid side from credit unions as well. From what I do know, I used Plaid maybe a year ago for a fintech platform, and it didn't support my bank either, but they did have a function to where I could put in my routing number and my bank account number. And so I know they do have that workaround, but it's something we need to get on the phone with them probably after the holidays to see if we can get that integration as well. Brandy, what's going on? Good to see you. We've been taking over the world, but glad you're getting caught up now. Support was Randy. Support was quick. That was me. And so usually I try to get back to everybody as quick as possible, especially when I have some downtime and I get notifications from people that have questions. I try to get back to it as soon as possible. However, we are hiring people for support in the beginning of the year, so that for one, we never end up like Robinhood, where it takes 5 years to get a support person on the line. We want to have it done same day. So working on that again. It is top of it is a top of the priority list to have a streamlined support process. So bear with us for another couple of weeks while we get that figured out for sure. Yeah, you guys do. I mean, we have a fantastic community. Demetrius does respond a lot. I know. Yeah, Cody responds a lot. I mean, a ton of people for sure. Before we go any further, and I was hoping Corey would be on the line tonight, but did anybody buy the dip on Tesla? I bought at like 890 a couple days, 2 days ago, and Papa Elon was good to me last couple days. But I want to know, did anybody buy this last dip? There was a lot of good value buys, I think, over the last couple weeks. A lot of stuff coming down 30%, 25%. But I kind of want to know, like, did anybody buy some good dip buys? And then if you did, put in the chat and tell us what you bought. But I did buy Tesla. I went full throttle in on Tesla, actually. Randall, what's going on, man? We all have a lot to learn, my brother. Being OG slash ambassador between friends and family and coworkers raised 10% of this round funding. Yeah, so yeah, I kind of want to hear what you guys bought on the dip. I'm going to bring up Hugh's point here. We are raising around on WeFunder. So we have a goal of 750,000. We've been pushing it that much, but we will start pushing it here over Christmas. And we're raising. We would like to get to 750,000 users. That gets us or $750,000 dollars during this raise. And the two primary things we will be using that for, or the three primary things we'll be using that for, is engineering, continuing to engineer the stock trading platform as our core product, along with the Android app that is shortly to come. And then rolling out crypto with our partnership with Alpaca. We're still looking at an end of January launch for crypto, and there should be 20 to 30 coins on that. And that will be powered through FTX. And then we will use a good portion of that raise. Can't buy if I can't find my Stonks account. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. We're definitely working on that. So the raise is going engineering support to build out our crypto, to build out the Android app, and then on marketing. And so we want to allocate a lot of money from this raise on marketing to get a much more cohesive marketing strategy for Q1. The issue is with the address verification. Okay, thanks. Let's go ahead and throw that up. Okay, so yeah, so we are raising on WeFunder. If you have friends, family, that want to get more than the 5 free shares, definitely check out WeFunder. And WeFunder will be promoting it next week in their newsletter. So we should see a good spike there. But raising the $750,000 will start to separate ourselves and make an actual bigger stake in the actual retail trading space outside of what we've done already. Okay, wish I had known because I've been too busy to watch. All good, Andre. Can't buy if I can't fund my Stonks account. I completely agree. There is, are we rich yet? Ready to retire? So am I. For sure, ready to retire. But Christina, what's up? Good to see you. So anyways, I just put the link in to WeFunder if you guys want to check it out. I also put I did an update on WeFunder today with our interview on NASDAQ Trade Talks, and that's getting quite a bit of attention now since I put it out there as well. But if you haven't had a chance to watch, a couple weeks ago, if you didn't know, we were promoted on the NASDAQ billboard in Times Square, which is, if you're looking at the tower where the ball drops for New Year's, we were right to the left of it. And so you should be able to see it on New Year's, not Stonks on the billboard. Unfortunately, that costs about $1 million or so for like a 30-second spot. But but that's where we were. And then right after we got featured, I was on the NASDAQ Trade Talks talking about Stonks and us taking over Wall Street. And so if you haven't had a chance to look at that or watch it, it is on our WeFunder page. And then it's on the Trade Talks YouTube channel as well. Okay, Michael. So when will I be able to transfer out of TD Ameritrade into Stonks? Dimitri says in due time. So let me follow up with that, actually, Michael. There's a little bit more clarification I need here. If you have iOS, you can move over to Stonks now. Android's not ready yet. If you are wanting, and I think this is maybe more specific to your question, do you want to migrate your portfolio from TD to Stonks/Alpaca, who's the custodian and the broker? And if you're wanting to migrate, I don't have a timeline on that. It's something that I have. I messaged John, the head of customer success, about that a couple of days ago, which he's getting back to me on the mechanisms for that, about transferring from one brokerage to another. Yeah, migrate over. Okay, so yeah, so I'm still waiting to get an answer on that, and then the mechanisms for doing so. So please bear with me. I know you don't want to sell and then have to rebuy, because then you have to pay taxes and whatnot on that transaction. So please bear with me, and I'll get you an answer here pretty quickly. How was the breakfast sandwich I think you got on Benzinga? Andre, so there might be two things you could be talking about here. Are you talking about me standing in between those two dudes at Benzinga, or are you talking about the Coney dog that I got in Detroit during that video? Either one was great, but I would love to know what you were referring to. A man that goes to work has no time to make money. Rockefeller. Yes, that is true. The dog, the Coney dog was fantastic. Like fantastic for sure. A very good quote, Randy, for sure. When will we see our initial investment and the $20 on the ambassador program on the app? Frank, a fantastic question. So the ambassador program, we're still working on migrating that into the app. We are, there's certain things that we have to prioritize, right? We have 2 engineers, and we have a lot of bugs that are still being worked out in the app. And so kind of on the lower end of the bucket list or on the to-do list, not bucket list, to-do list, is visualizing shares and getting the ambassador program, because we already have a mechanism for doing that. Now the shares will be in there by the end of the year. For everybody that invested, outside of the 5 free shares, we will visualize that by the end of the year. I still need to get the spreadsheet over to Cena, and then he just can give it to the engineers to put in the back end. And then the ambassador program mechanism will come into the app, hopefully by the end of the year. If not, first couple weeks for sure. I know you probably already answered this, but I didn't hear. When will the app show the amount of shares? Okay, Michael, I hope I just answered. Never mind. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so here pretty quickly we'll have that visualized in the app. Which anybody that invested into AngelList should have received an email yesterday with confirmation that the investment round had closed. If you receive that email, you should be able to see the shares that you own from AngelList, that you bought from AngelList. You should be able to see your Stonk shares in there specific to that round. And so if you got an email, you should have, because I know some people did, just click that email. There should be a dashboard on AngelList that shows that to you. And then you can track it there as well. But we will pull that and also visualize it in the app, so you can just see it all in one place. Colin, what's up, bro? Good to see you. My invite code doesn't work. Can you send me can you message me directly and I'll send you a new one? Also, for the invite codes, everybody, That Cena, if you're still on, correct me if I'm wrong. That there should be a workaround in the next update, which should be out now or in the next couple of days, where you'll be able to skip an invite code if it's not working. And so if you're still having, and I told this to Andre earlier, if you're still having problems with the invite codes that you've been getting or been sending to people and they can't get in, there will be a bypass code, or not a bypass code, but a button that says I don't have an invite code, and then it will just move you on past. So that shouldn't be coming here in the next. If it's not out already, which make sure you guys are updating your or checking the app store to make sure that you're getting the new updates. We should be on 1.04 or 1.05 now, and 1.05 should have that new the bypass code for sure. Awesome, Michael. That's great. You mentioned Ambassador going to $30 with crypto. Nope, Hugh, we're still working on the mechanisms there. We may just keep it the same. Still working that out. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. The 28th. Demetrius, what do you mean by the 28th? Okay, man. No one told me that what they bought on the dip. Did anybody buy the dip at all? For update, the 28th for update. Perfect. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so I do have a staging app so that I see the updates about a week before everybody else. But yeah, if you're seeing the 28th, then that's probably when it's coming out. AMC, nice buy on the AMC for sure. Stonks ETF. Okay, let's talk about Stonks ETF real quick. So 2 weeks ago, let's see, when was I in New York? Oh, I think I was there last Wednesday. Yeah, so last Wednesday I was in New York. I was talking to the head of ETFs at the NASDAQ. Yes. Okay, let me throw this up while I talk about ETFs. This is from Cena. So I was talking to the head of ETFs at NASDAQ, and they're going to get back to us on kind of a few different things that we can do. But the idea is to either co-sponsor or co-brand essentially an ETF with the NASDAQ. It would be a Stonks ETF, and so we can choose kind of what stocks that we want within our ETF, but we would have a professional manager to do so. And from my understanding, NASDAQ has their own fund managers, but they also have partners that could help manage our fund as well. And because we're not a registered investment advisor or a broker, we can't make money on the AUM, but our company can make money on the appreciation of the ETF. Now, there's other mechanisms in there where we could split like a revenue share with the fund manager, which is technically not making money on the AUM. But anyways, it's a shortcut way to get something Stonks branded listed on the exchange without going public yet ourselves. And so it's kind of from how it's been explained to me, it's almost like a cheat code to get something listed, which is cool, like for us, because if we had several ETFs that are branded to our company, talk about a huge marketing opportunity for us. And so anyways, so we're still in talks with them. We won't really talk until after the new year on moving forward, on what that looks like moving forward. But it's a good preliminary discussion on ETFs, and just another line for us to potentially get our name listed on the exchanges. Now, in saying that, and I'll have more updates for you on this after the new year, I am talking to the head of listings and SPACs from the NASDAQ on, I think, here, let me check my schedule. I think it's next Wednesday, but let me double check. Yep, next Wednesday, the 29th at 9:00. I'm talking to the head of listings and SPACs at the NASDAQ and start road mapping what it's going to take for us to list as a publicly traded company. And so that's going to be more of an interesting conversation probably for us, outside of ETFs, is to be listed on the Nasdaq, specifically, but on the exchanges, to trade, for us to be publicly traded. So that's going to be a much more interesting conversation, which, I'm hoping will, allow me to bring some more, clarity on what it looks like to go public. But that is, coming next Wednesday. Okay, let's see. I'm focused on metaverse. Nice, Colin. That's awesome. I've been trying to research some metaverse stuff too, but yeah, I'm moving hard on Stonks right now. So, but anyways, it's gonna be huge. Metaverse is gonna be massive. I think I was reading something like, you know, $20 trillion opportunity or something like that. It's pretty wild. Um, but anyways, everybody, I just wanted to jump on, tonight, make it a short, quick, sweet AMA, have a quick holiday drink with everybody, and just say, thank you, to our community, and everybody that's been involved, since the beginning, to really take Stonks from nothing to being listed on the Nasdaq and Benzinga and Alpaca, um, and to have several hundred downloads of an app that we haven't even promoted yet, with, 10,000 plus people on a wait list for something that we are just conjuring up and trying to get to market. And that's because of, everybody, on this call, all the OGs, the several hundred ambassadors that we have, just really believing that if we give the people a voice in a company, then we can actually make a grassroots movement, super impactful and super influential in a short period of time. And so, in a time of reflection and, being thankful for, for everything that we have in our lives, I just wanted to, jump on and say thank you to everybody, for believing in the Stonks movement and the ideology of what we're trying to create, and what we are trying to do, in a, environment, a financial environment, Wall Street specifically, that usually shuts the little guys out, of the equation. And so, really, really thankful for everybody. But I'm gonna hop off as you all, have family and friends and stuff, I'm sure, coming over. We're getting ready to go to St. Louis to be with my in-laws for Christmas. But again, just wanted to jump on, have a drink with you guys, and say thank you, to everybody for, all the hard work and participation that this community has been doing, together. But real quick, Veronica, I am very, very late. Anthony, will I be able to pay into the invest? Yeah, Veronica, I'll send you the. Oh, this is a great idea. Okay, real quick. I just brought this up to somebody the other day about having a shareholder meeting in the metaverse. We need to make this happen, for sure. But yes, Veronica, I'll send you the link to the ambassador program. But anyways, have a safe and, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody. We'll try to do something right before the new year. But if not, have a safe New Year and Happy New Year's. But I really do appreciate all of you, and believing in this and what we're doing, and sticking in there through the bumpy rides as well. But Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll talk soon.